My flip car's getting delivered. Yeah. It's time. I am about to show you my 2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat Red Eye. Here she is. It doesn't look quite as fast right now. It doesn't have a Hemi right now. It's the wrong wheel drive right now. And it's kind of a turd right now. But trust me, this is a Hellcat. You just can't see it yet. Why is that a Hellcat? Well, I'm going to show you how I'm going to take $2,000 cash, the same amount that Papa Trump is most likely going to give you, and in 6 to maybe 9 months, I'm going to turn that into a Hellcat by flipping it. This is the first step. I've never started this car. It just got dropped off. I don't know anything about it other than I saw some pictures online from the dealer I bought it from. He says it runs okay. Okay is a general term when it comes to dealers, so that could mean it's a piece of shit. Could mean that, yeah, it turned on and that's it. It might not even drive. So, let's grab the keys, fire it up, and see what we got. Alright, keys. Why would I pick this? It's an 05 Forester. Well, the reason I did is in my market, this is like the best selling car in my area. And it's going to be right in the price range that most people want to stay in, which is around $4,000. My plan, I think I paid $1,500. I'm going to show you a breakdown in just a minute of a chart, what I paid, how much it cost me to ship it here, so you know every detail as what goes into this. So I can show you how much I made and how we're going to turn that into the next car, and then the next car. I already see one small issue. This was not shown in any of the pictures. Luckily, that, even though it's broken, does not go into this area to allow light out. So technically that still passes inspection. So the fact they didn't tell me, we might have to price it accordingly, a couple $100 less than I thought I was going to be able to. This, which what I thought was rust online, is actually just where the plate was rubbing forever and it's super dirty. And this is an XS, which is almost a top trim at the time. Has cloth with this like pleather type shit. Heated seats. Floors are gross. Inside's gross. Which is perfect, which means I didn't pay very much for it. They didn't take the time to detail it themselves to try to make me pay more for it, which is a good thing. It's got almost 3/4 of a tank. Does start. No codes at this point. I can see remnants of a blue inspection sticker, which is what's current in the state right now. So this car was inspected within the last year. It's a good sign. Heated wiper. Full on coolant too, which is a good sign. Obviously with Subaru's, head gaskets are a big concern. It'll take up a lot of our budget. This thing needs to not have bad head gaskets. Shut the hood and this just broke. Oh goodness, cheap cars. Alright, some customers stopped in while I was here checking this out. Let's drive it and see what we got here. Shifter seems good. A lot of times these are really tight. It's a turn off to people. They always are convinced the transmission's no good when it's just the linkage is all gummed up from being old. Brakes feel alright. Didn't hear any ball joints when I first pulled out. Shit, speed demon. It's got 146,000. Alright, I've been driving it for a couple minutes here. Heat's coming on good. You can go 60, 70 miles an hour, no shakes in the wheel, brakes. Brakes perfectly straight, no hand on the wheel. Doing a couple tight turns in it. Differentials all seem to be good. The heated seats are working. It's burning my ass right now. Subaru heated seats when they work are ridiculous. Wonder why I was traded in. It's just because it's ugly and old. Alright, well, this is what we got to start with, boys. Alright, jumped in her. I'm gonna bring her over to our garage. I pay my nephew to detail the cars for us. What I'm gonna do is on this one, I'm gonna say we spent $85 on detailing, which is more than I'm actually gonna spend, but let's pretend you have to go to the store and buy some tire cleaner, some carpet cleaner, some window cleaner. Just like, say you spend 50 bucks in random shit in a couple hours of your time. If a 14-year-old can detail a car, you can detail a car for 80 bucks. You guys saw the car before. I'll show you some after pictures, and then I'm gonna show you the tally of what we have so far. Say hi, Dakota. Vacuuming her out. Look at that. Say hi, Dakota. Getting a little better already. Came out pretty good. Look at this thing. Oh yeah. As you can see, it turned out really well from a quick clean. Basically, what I'm going to do next is Monday morning we're going to get it on a lift. I did already kind of look around underneath just a little bit as we were cleaning up, and I noticed the reason is probably traded in. It has a leaking line going into the transmission cooler on the bottom of the radiator. We deal with this all the time. Mesa said it loses fluid. They normally will tell the customer that has a bad transmission to get them to trade it in. It's going to cost me about $35 to fix it, because literally you just cut off the line where it's rotted, re-clamp it on with a new clamp, and it takes about 15 minutes. This is a sample of what our Craigslist and Facebook listings look like. Now let's tally it up real quick. Alright, we paid $1,500 for the Forester. I paid $200 to ship it. The reason I did $200 and decided to just ship it is that's about what it would cost you to rent a U-Haul. You can get a U-Haul dolly or a trailer for, depending on what you're towing, for about $80 max, and then you could even rent a truck from maybe even Home Depot or something for another $30 just to get it home. That would even leave you with a little bit of gas money to do it. I paid $50 at the auction for the fee of buying the car, paying Dakota $85 as a detail, $35 to fix the transmission line, and $5 to put it on Craigslist. Obviously Monday we're going to put it on the lift to see if there's anything else like ball joints, tie rods, anything I didn't notice, and we'll tally that as well. The most important thing about flipping cars is you need to find people that don't know what they're talking about. Somebody might have had this thing listed as a bad transmission on Craigslist. You can find a car for $1,500 easily. Now let's hope I can quick turn this and move on to the next one. Please like, comment, subscribe, and follow this progress.